You guys been asking for the merch, and Wave 2 is finally here. If you want to go look at it, man, it's in the description box below. Go ahead and click that link. Don't miss out. Pre-orders going on for 3 weeks. Enjoy the video. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sick Dev back again for another first listen. Y'all know who that is right there. I'm sick as hell, man. I've been sick as hell for the past couple days. But before we start the video, man, listen to today's paid, promoted song.
We ain't official, let's make things official. Cause girl, I'm officially falling for you. Girl, you're so bad, come and bring that body to me. Girl, watch your body like a move. There's no need for you to even mention. I got that vitamin D, trust me, just to ease all the tension. Baby, hit me whenever you need it.
We have Ariana Grande, who just released the album this past weekend. I listened to her track Positions, right? And I gotta say, man, like, at first I wasn't really feeling it, but as time gone on, man, I definitely like the direction she's going into. I feel like she's more sexual in that track, you know, more than she's ever been before. Her last album, I always tell people, man, if you guys didn't know, man, her last album was my favorite album from her and her discography. My favorite song from her is still The Weeknd. Love me, love me, love me. Look, niggas do listen to Ariana Grande. If you guys didn't know, man, niggas do listen to Ariana Grande. Just like I grew up listening to Christina Aguilera. Just like I grew up listening to Britney Spears. I was definitely there around for all of those pop artists during those times when I was a kid. So, I've always been around pop music, man. I definitely have my, my flavors of it that I like. And from time to time, I'm not ashamed of listening to it because it doesn't demasculinize. It makes me demasculinize. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. It does not make me seem more masculine than I already am. So I feel like, man, you just enjoy what you kind of enjoy. Now, it is 14 tracks on here, or 13 tracks, which is not that bad. You know, I definitely love that she kept it that. She's not in need of money. So I definitely want to see more quality out of her than quantity. We've already listened to one track already, which was Position. So I think that I didn't do her last album, which I am definitely mad about. I just say definitely a lot, don't mind me, but I didn't listen to her last album. I was very upset that I didn't do a video for it because I ended up loving that album from start to finish. Slowed, fast, whichever way you want to listen to it, start to finish, finish to last. No matter what, like, that album was fire for me. Shuffle, it could be played in any environment. It was a happy mood, sad mood, flex mood. She had a lot of tracks on there that just kind of fit every audience, and I feel like hopefully she can do it again. But with that being said, man, Ariana Grande, Positions, like always been. Talk too much, man. We got what I just said. Y'all ready? Alright, we got track 1. Shut up.
Tell me see shit differently, so don't be sad for me. That's why you should shut up. So maybe you should shut up.
I feel like everybody does that now, right? I feel like everybody kind of does that nowadays, even in hip hop, even in whatever genre. They kind of just like let the outro kind of just serenade you, and you just sit there, let the shit soak you in. And for me, man, again, I wasn't really feeling that intro, but it's just the intro, man. I'm not too worried about it. I didn't expect it to be Imagine, right? I didn't expect it to be anything eye-popping. I just didn't feel like it was one of her stronger intros that we've had before, so. All right, the next track we got is track 2, 34 plus 35. Oh. Oh. Whoa.
If I put it quite plainly, just give me the babies. So what you doing tonight?
Give me them babies? Give me them babies? What's he talking about?
I don't wanna keep you, but show me, can you keep it up here? Cause then you stay up all night. Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35.
Oh, she nasty. She on demon time. She on demon time, bro. Hey, look, I be telling y'all, bro, y'all be laughing, right? Cause at the top right of my corner, y'all be seeing, if y'all want me to link y'all up, top right of my bookmark whenever I stream, you guys see it right there. Cassidy Klein, mom teaches sex, you know, YouTube be flagging shit. But mom teaches sex, Cassidy Klein. Y'all niggas be so immature about the shit, like, oh, we caught you, Dev. We caught your ass in 4K, Dev. You watching porn. Like, niggas watch porn, nigga. We watch porn. I watch porn. You watch porn. She watch porn. We all watch porn. There ain't nothing wrong with it. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes nigga beat is beat. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go.
Yeah, 'cause then I like to keep you up. So baby, I'ma keep you up. I've been drinking coffee. Even though I'm with you, you can hit it like a side chick. Don't need no side dick. Got the neighbors yelling earthquake. 4.5 when I make the best.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this. Ariana talking crazy right now. I'm gonna say it like this. I ain't working with no 11 or no 12, right? But my shit that ain't no 5 or no 6, you know? Hey, hey, what that nigga Top Dollar said? Slow it down. I'ma handle mine. Slow it down. Hey, I'm just gonna say it like that. Yeah, slow it down. You know, Ariana, hey, I done love you since your cat days. Huh? All I'm asking if it's one wish. That's all I'm asking for. One wish. Hey, let me stop talking before I get my horny out.
Means I want a 69 with you. No shit.
Now, again, I'm not mad at Ariana Grande for giving us a track like this because, again, no one's going to stay the same. It's perfectly natural to her to have these type of feelings. You know, it just shows the immaturity of a lot of people. The whole thing we got with, well, it's also a different era too, man. I always tell you guys, man, like, I feel bad. I want to speak on this too, man. I feel bad for just the era we live in, for male and females. You know, mostly I'm going to speak for females because I got a little cousin out there and it's kind of just crazy now, like the pressure that is put now on a lot of females nowadays because before, I was a popular kid in high school, right? First of all, you don't want to hear the story, man, go ahead, skip it. But yeah, top right next one, I'm going to give you guys some knowledge right now. This is what I'm big brother Uncle Dev now. I am now Uncle Dev, by the way. Got a little niece out there, you know. But I always tell you guys, man, like when I was in high school, everything was so simple. Everything was just nothing crazy. I'm telling you, the one thing that went viral was when Slave For You came out, Britney Spears, she wore that pink thong over her jeans and people went crazy because she was showing a little belly. And they thought that was, you know, the next Messiah, bro. They thought that, you know, everything was going to hell. We were basically, you know, going crazy. Now girls walking around with nipple rings and, you know, it's a normal thing. It's a normal day in Florida on the beach, on the, you know, walking down the motherfucking bay and the pier. So I feel like now with Instagram, have you ever noticed, man, you go on Instagram, bro, and look, I'm a little older. I fucked with 22, 21 years before, all right? I tell you like that, straight up. And you kind of just notice the difference of, like, ages or whatnot. And you'll see, like, now how social media is. I could give a fuck about likes, all right? At the end of the day, likes don't pay you, all right? They don't pay you. But everybody seems to have in their mind that this whole clout thing or this whole thing, like, when you start to become dependent on likes for fulfillment of yourself, I feel like that's really sad. It's really a sad way to be. And the way society is now fixing everybody to have that mindset, it sucks because you see these young women and you see, you know, 21, 20-year-olds taking these pictures and every other picture is literally bikini, ass, because they know it's going to bring in likes. I'm not trying to be that guy, feminist, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's crazy how sexualized the world has become and it's accelerated. So I feel like I can only imagine what it is, the pressure growing up now, being like, oh, not only do you have to be popular now in school, but now you got to be popular now on the internet. And so now you got to be popular in both forms. So it only actually feels bad for the people that don't. There's people out there that don't actually communicate well in real life, let alone on the internet. So I just feel like it's just a lot of pressure on both ways. Dudes the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got enough likes, you can't get a girl to talk to you type shit. I feel literally that's how it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do know I have a younger following, so correct me if I'm wrong if that's how it was for your experience growing up. I just knew that for me, man, it was all about, you know, you play sports. You was cool. You wore a Letterman's jacket. That's literally what it was. That's all it was. So I feel like it's just really wild. But back to this track, man, sexy thing. Nothing wrong with having a little, No, nothing wrong with having a little sexy time. All right, 69. We all know what that means. When it's 69 outside, but it's 69 in my coupe. Wait, when it's what he said 96 outside, but it's 69 in my coupe. Dom Kennedy. So track 3, Emotive with Doja Cat. Oh, Doja Cat.
I get this feeling that you don't wanna turn me on. What's your motive?
Tryna fuck.
What's your motive?
Tryna fuck.
What's your motive?
Tryna fuck.
I like it, but before I lead you on, tell me what's your motive?
Hey.
No need to sugarcoat. I lie, say what you want. I need.
That's a little nice one. That's a little nice one. I'm gonna say it like this, man. First of all, I do not appreciate Doja Cat for what she did to everybody. You guys can say we are some ducks, but I'm gonna say it like that. I'm a man of my word. If I tell you guys that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. Whether it takes 2 years or 3 years, I'm gonna do it sooner or later. And I feel like there's always repercussions when you play with people's emotions like that, especially nowadays on the internet. The internet is not a joke, all right? Trolls will literally go into your whole social security number. They will get your whole government out there if you try them, all right? To an extent. You know, there's always trolling, but then there's a line that you don't step. And I feel like Doja Cat stepped over that line. Look, she promised she got a #1 that she was going to show some things, all right? Not trying to be that guy who's like, oh, you need to show, am I entitled to show you my body? No, you're not. You're not entitled to show your body. But don't come out there and be like, I'm going to do this, and then you ain't going to do it. I feel like that's something that you don't do. If you going to say you're going to do something, then do it. Period. If you say you will go eat a roach, if I get motherfucking 20,000 likes, I'm going to eat a roach, then guess what? At 20,000 likes, I'm going to eat a roach. Period. So I feel like right here with Doja Cat, she going to say that, and they literally got her to #1 immediately. So it's like, where's the reward at? She said, nah, I was just playing. Fuck y'all. And they let her have it. The internet let her have it. She was canceled for a little bit. I mean, not canceled. You know what I mean by cancel. She was getting a lot of heat for being an Uncle Tom. Straight coonery shit. That's all I'm saying. Track was cool though. Motive. We all know what that is. Motive. What's your motive? You know, dudes be like, man, I'm just trying to get to know you. They just trying to fuck. That's literally what they trying to do. You want to know the handbook right there? Hey, I'm just trying to get to know you. He's lying. He's trying to fuck. Like, that's literally what he's trying to do. Track 4, Just Like Magic.
Wake up in my bed, I just wanna have a good day. Thinking in my head, keep my conscience clear. That's why I'm so magnetic.
Hey.
Manifested me go for a thick wallet. Losing friends left and right, but I just sent another light. We gon' make some new habits. Just like magic, just like magic.
Hey, I knew that was coming back. I don't know how I'm feeling about it, honestly, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, Thank You Next was so fire for me, man. Like, as an album as a whole, Thank You Next was just so good for me that I'm just debating, right? When I'm hearing this, man, when I'm hearing this album, man, it sounds like it's a whole bunch of kind of just Forever 21 tracks. While I do go to Forever 21, you catch me dancing and shit. I got the shopping bag in my hand. You know, I be hitting one of these and shit. You know, I be dancing and shit. But it's not really giving me that same feeling when I was going through, you know, Thank You Next album. I really have not got. I know it's only 5 tracks we listen to, and I know that, you know, it's really early in the album, but I just not giving that same feeling initially. Now 34, 35, oh, that was, you know, but it's just not giving that same feeling that I'm feeling. You know, Off the Table with The Weeknd though. Maybe now King Weeknd making part 2. Hold on.
Will I ever love the same way again? Will I am in the prettiest way? If I can't have you, is love completely off the table?
Hey.
Do I sit this one out and
She in her bag right now. Like, the one thing I never denied about Ariana Grande is her talent. Her talent is always going to be there. Whenever I hear Ariana Grande, I think of Mariah Carey. And we all know how Mariah Carey was doing her things in the late 80s, early 90s. Shit, even in the goddamn 2000s. She was my prom song when I was 14. So, Mariah Carey, she just reminds me of Mariah Carey. Because the way Ariana Grande is effortlessly singing these notes, I feel like not a lot of people can do what she does. And not a lot of talent comes like that every generation. So, I think that right there, no matter what, even if the track is very mediocre, man, her talent is just going to make it somewhat bearable or somewhat just enjoyable, you know?
Number 2 to someone you can't hold anymore.
No, you niggas don't feel so. Bro, my God, dog. If you don't know what he talking about right there, bro, I don't know if y'all ever been The side, not even the side, nigga. See, when he talking about the number 2, he ain't talking about the side, motherfucker. He talking about the person where you want the person so bad. You willing to put your pride aside. You willing to put who you are as a person aside. You willing to throw everything to the side because you really want that person. She could be the biggest hoe. She could be the biggest asshole to you. She could be so wrong for you in every way, shape, or form. But yet you don't give a fuck because it's her. You are willing to be the number 2 and you'll wait on the sideline for 10 years for homeboy to fuck up just to get 2 days with the girl. You'll go to DC and run a train. Y'all know where I was going with that. But nah, for real though. If you ain't never been in that spot, then you can't relate. You can't relate.
Through it. You try to feel the boy, with a couple boys, I can see right through it. I can love you. You let me in your arms. If you let me in your
damn, bro, that's a playlist. That's a playlist. Yo, I'm gonna talk about it in the trap. Bro, that's like Michael and Mariah reincarnated. Let me take this shit off. I think it was getting a little hot here, but that's like Michael and Mariah reincarnated, right? That's crazy when you think about that track there, man. Like, I love the energy, the way they was going back and forth with each other, man. I just, like I said, man, if you haven't ever been in that position, I may have read it wrong, but from the lyrics that I heard, I kind of applied it to my own situation or applied it to experience I've had in my past love life. And I always say, man, the one thing you can't teach is the experience, all right? Whether you've been through it or not, that's one other thing. You can always talk about it, but until you do it, that's a whole different story. You can always give the best advice, but if you've never actually been through that advice, then it's not validated, all right? That's like how I feel about it. I feel like I can't listen to a motherfucker talking about some pilot shit and talking about airplanes and shit if you ain't never flown a plane. Simulator ass motherfucker. I can't talk to you, all right? But that track right there, man, it definitely reminded me of a reincarnation of Mariah and Michael. All right? You know, I love the duet right there. Whenever The Weeknd and Ariana so far, what? That's 2 out of 2. Whenever they get on the track together, that shit's pure. All right? Track 6:30.
I know you love how I whip it. You could only stay mad for a minute. So come here and give me some kisses. Maybe that's just how it's supposed to be. I'm the release, you the dopamine. Doing a board and I wanna play video games at 2 a.m. What if I need a friend? Will you ride till the end?
I'll tell you right now, bro, if you want to get on some duty, you hit a nigga up like, yo, I'm trying to get on that duty, trying to get on. That's the way if that's a date, nigga, sign me up, nigga, I'm on the way. You need me to bring the stick? Hey, hold on. I got the stick. I got both sticks if you want me to bring it too. You know, see how wordplay. I got both sticks. You want me to bring it? Shit, let me know. Hey, I'm on the way. Yeah, shit. I'm on my motherfucking way. Swang. You ain't even gotta tell me twice. Think I'm on the way. Alright, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a different breed or something. But nothing has ever gone down for me at 6:30. Like, I'm trying to think, it's going like when nothing has really ever gone down for me at 6, maybe like 6:30 in the morning, you know. Maybe like, you know, shit. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time 6:30 went. Oh, but down 6:30, 6. I can see what that means. Cause you're getting down, so 6:30 because the clock go down. Okay, I can kind of see that. But still, that still don't make sense though. Cause nothing goes down at 6:30 except the clock. That's the only thing that's going down. Shit, at 6:30, shit. I'm 6:30. Happy hour began at 7. 6:30. Shit. Track 7, Safety Net featuring Ty Dolla.
Like that. Again, I came to peace with my past. Now you got me off track.
Slow down, girl. You know we came too far now, girl. It's time for you to
Hey, featuring Ty Dolla. And you saw how strong that nigga came in. Let your guard right now. You know what, man? Hey, Ty Dolla, featuring Ty Dolla just don't miss, bro. It really just don't miss. It don't miss so hard that Ariana was like, hey, we got to feature Ty Dolla, bro. We literally just got to get Ty Dolla on here.
we had some fallouts.
Oh, yeah. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Featuring Ty Dolla, never missing. That's all I gotta say about that, man. Definitely love the duet right there they had as well. Same thing with the Off the Table, man. I think that two of her strongest tracks on here with both features right there. Off the Table with The Weeknd and Safety Net. I gotta add that, man. It's Ty Dolla, man. He just his single work may not be as efficient as his featuring work, but no matter what, man. Every time Ty Dolla gets on a free on a feature, man, he just brings his A game, man. He brings his best, and I feel like that's probably what it needs. Like he needs another artist to bring the best out of him, or maybe he's just a Scottie Pippen of the he's the Scottie Pippen of the music industry. You know, like he's like the best sidekick. Even though Scottie could take over a game by himself, couldn't quite get to the finals, but you put him on with another star, he gonna bring you a ring. Now I feel like that's the perfect analogy that I could do with Ty Dolla song. Track 8, My Hair.
Be scared to try. I want you to touch it softly, like the way you do my mind.
A little trumpet work, a little trumpet work.
Your hands through my hair, baby. Just that's what.
Oh, she get hell. You know, like I can't do it. I can't do the note. Look, don't be trying me like, dude, you can't sing. No, I'm not a singer, bitch. Otherwise, I'll be paid. All right. But you see how she coming with that? Like the trumpets. I love the trumpet. The instrumentation is always gonna be a key factor for me. I was in band. I played tenor sax, bari sax. All right. But like instrumentation is always going to be an important factor for me when I listen to music. I love how. The thing about me for R&B music, man, I love when they can showcase their talent. Like, there's a wide artist. I love artists like Giveon. I love the Brent Fayos's. I love the Ariana Grandes. Because when you can hit a high note like that, that's skill. All right? That's a talent. And not a lot of people can do that. So I respect talent. I respect skill. And I'm very, like, amazed by it. So when I, more so not because of R&B sad, but just because when you listen to these artists sing, bro, like, it's just wild. I can't do it, so I'm just... I appreciate it. It's kind of like being a sports fan. Some shit you can't do, but you appreciate the sport because they can do it at the highest level, right? So that's why I love R&B so much, man, because the skill, man, the differential, the way they can like make their voice box do these things that I can't do, it's crazy, man. Hey, I gotta put that on playlist. I'm debating on that, man. I'm still very indifferent about the album, but this is the first listen, so I'm not trying to take it too serious. But that track, My Hair, I can definitely appreciate her vocal range, and I can see why a lot of people are kind of saying this is one of her, at least the reviews I've seen, right? A lot of people saying it's okay. Nothing anything wow, but it's definitely a refreshing listen. Maybe I'm trying to compare too much to her last album because that's how great that album was to me. And I think that a lot of this music just reminds me of 21, Forever 21 music. And I'm kind of just sitting there just like, do I really want to see her? Do I really enjoy this? I don't know. Maybe it's I'm sick. Who knows? Right? That's what y'all say, right? Dev, you sick. Your ears don't work. Fuck y'all be talking about. All right, we got track 9, Nasty. Uncle Willie's son, nigga, Mr. Nasty time. That's what he gonna do? Damn. Hey, I don't know why I'm smiling, bro, but I feel like when Ariana get her nasty bag, like I just be smiling, like, I'm hey, man, she got a nigga feeling like I'm 16 again, kind of just, got a little celebrity crush and shit,
That's right for you, like this pussy designed for you. 10 out of 5 on you. Know I was out on a line for you. What you waiting for? Don't wanna wait on it tonight.
Oh, hey, Ariana must have got that dick. Somebody must have dicked Ariana down, bro. No disrespect either. All love out here. I remember that. But I feel like somebody must have dicked Ariana down, bro. For her to be talking like this, she got a 69 track and a nasty track. Come on now. We all know how I feel. You know how you get that nut, you be coming back on the drive home, hit one of these, you be like, yo, hey, I did that, nigga. I hit that shit, nigga. They can't turn that shit up. Falling like a bitch. I throw that gun on every time I get that post nut, bro. I throw that gun on, nigga, be feeling like a boss and shit, bro. But y'all know how it be, man. You get that nut, bro. You be like, yo, I did that. Can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Swimming like you on vacation. Promise I'm still gonna love
stick to what I said, and I'm gonna say this right here. She got digged down recently, bro. Yeah, she had to. Her 2020 must have been going crazy being in quarantine. I felt like being in quarantine, bro, that first day out. Well, I'm in Florida, so it's a little different. But I feel like for the rest of the world, for the rest of the U.S., man, when y'all got out, because we got out 5 months ago. But when y'all got out like 2 months ago, bro, I guarantee you, bro, that first night out, bro, had to be crazy. I'm trying to tell you, bro, a lot of people must have got pregnant that night, bro, because look, as much as I say that porn is the shit, there's only so much porn you can get before human contact becomes a need, all right? And yeah, there's just like, yeah, that whole No Nut November thing y'all be doing, bro, that's crazy, all right? Y'all out of your mind. Fucking psychopaths. Never that, all right? Track 10, West Side.
I don't wanna think so much. I just wanna feel. You know that it ain't no right. Tell them you're closing the door. I am the only for sure.
Aaliyah sample in the background. Your love is a 1 in a million. I may be wrong, but it goes on and on. I kind of hear.
If you don't roll up, meet me on the west side for me.
That track right there kind of reminds me of old school R&B. You know, I feel like she's kind of, hitting that early 90s, early 2000s kind of R&B in some of these tracks. I was trying to figure out where I put my tongue on it, man, but like I couldn't think about where it was kind of hitting me. But I feel like she's has some samples, give me a little Aaliyah vibes in there. Has some 3LW type feels and that shit. So it's kind of cool, man. Track 11 is called Love Language.
You can talk shit all night. You the medication when I'm feeling anxious. That's the kind of shit I like. Cause you know how to want, boy. Treat it just like she wants you. It's expensive. Running cause you just must be. That's you wanted to slow motion. I'm not what you have.
Not really sure what direction Ariana's trying to go with this album. I'm definitely gonna have to listen to it again, but that track right there sounded like Anderson .Paak should have been all over that. Sound like Anderson .Paak just was like, "Yo, hey, I got you, Ariana. Let's make a track together." I don't know. I mean, like again, I love the classical shit. I'm just kind of confused on what direction she's going in. Now the album is called Positions, right? And I can see why it's called Positions. She definitely is getting a little freaky on here, so I can understand that. But I'm just kind of confused on her direction, really. Track 13 is Obvious. We already listened to Position, obviously. So, if you want to watch that video, you can watch that video. But the next track is called Position.
Nothing else, nothing more important.
Damn. Ariana with that morning head, huh? Why? I'm just saying, Ariana kind of nasty with it.
Oh, shit got me right where you want me, baby. Could I be more obvious? Had to think when I'm on me before. But I know you're the real thing when you walk through the door. I didn't think that I would have to spend it.
And the outro, obviously, the outro leading us out. Last track we got is called POV. Last track is called POV.
Turn my minutes into hours. You got more than 2020, babe. My ego and my pride.
Motherfucker got some Pocahontas vibes to this shit. Boy, that little watery effect in the background. You heard that shit? Nigga feel like he floating this shit. Hold on.
Love me like you do. I'd love to see me from your point of view.
Oh, man. Hey. Damn, that's fire. Damn, that's fire, bro. Hey, that's how you end the motherfucking album, right? That's how you end the album right there, man. I gotta say, man, like, I love that last track. That's probably my favorite track of the album. POV is probably my favorite track of the album. I gotta say, look, Ariana Grande, the album was very okay on the first listen. It wasn't anything like that caught my eye. Definitely some solid tracks in there with 69, Nasty, My Hair, POV, Off the Table, Safety Net. I would say that if you had to ask me, man, it was half of the album was fire, other half was kind of forgettable for me. There's a lot of misses on here, but again, it sounded like it was a lot of just like Forever 21 tracks that are gonna be played in the background at a department store. Very radio friendly, I guess you could say. Look, Ariana Grande, man, it's not going to be more so her talent. We're not gonna argue that she has the talent, but I believe that it's going to be, can the track sound catchy enough where you can kind of jam out. I just think that she didn't have enough of those on here compared to her last album, Thank You Next. I think that this album right here was definitely an album kind of reflecting her 2020. Again, a lot of these tracks were very nasty. The track was called Positions. She's getting a little older. She's getting a little older. People don't really realize that, man. Like, as you get older, we're all not supposed to stay the same. You know, Ariana Grande, as she's a human being just like the rest of us. She wants to get on her motherfucking Demon Time album, then let her have a Demon Time album, you know? Like, everybody always... I remember, like, at the beginning of her career, a lot of people were kind of... You know, she had a lot of body issues, which was crazy to me because at the end of the day, she's a female. She's a young woman. And everybody's like, how is she going to, sexualize herself? I don't think that was actually needed for Ariana Grande because she was just a talent in itself. So, for me, man, like, I've been a fan since Cat. I've never done a video on my channel with Ariana Grande. I decided since I missed the last greatness, I'm not going to miss it this time. But again, the album was just kind of just, it was okay. All right, that's all I'm going to say about it. It was okay on the first listen. But it definitely added, I added 5 tracks on my playlist. You guys know, to make my Spotify playlist, man, I gotta fuck with your track on the first listen. So, that being said, man, get in the comment box below, man. Let me know what you think about the track. Let me know what's your favorite part of the album. Let me know what's your least favorite part of the album. Let me know how you feel about Ariana Grande and her career. What is this, album number 5, I believe, or album number 6? I believe it's 5. Let me know how you guys feel about her career, where she's gonna go now. I was kind of like, I was wondering too what direction she was gonna go with this album too. Listening to it, and then, we kind of heard some classical shit, but then we kind of heard some freaky shit. She still kept a little bit of the trap, not the trap sound, but a little bit of the hip-hop vibe to it. So, I don't know, man. Just kind of feel up and down with it. Off of my first listen, remember. So, that being said, get in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Follow me so much when you're here. Don't forget the video to 3,000 likes, man. You can do vinyl on the wall. Actually, we get 3,000 likes, man. We'll put that motherfucker Ariana on the wall. And if you want to watch my full videos, man, just head to Patreon. The merch is on sale for 2 weeks, so don't miss out on that. And with that being said, man, until next time, we are out. Peace.